refrigeration cycle. We have the compressor, the condenser, the TXV or thermostatic expansion valve, and the last one is we have the evaporator. So come on and let's see.
The compressor's refrigeration system responsible for compressing the refrigerant and circulating it through the system. It increases the pressure and temperature of the refrigerant, allowing it to release heat to the surroundings environment. There are several types of compressors, including reciprocating rotary and scroll compressors. Each type has its own advantages and disadvantages. The compressor is typically located at the back or bottom of the refrigerator and is often hermetically sealed to prevent refrigerant leaks. Expansion valve or TXV, thermostatic expansion valve. The TXV is responsible for reducing the pressure of the refrigerant, allowing it to expand and become cold. This process allows the refrigerant to absorb heat from the refrigerated space. The TXV is controlled by a sensing bulb that monitors the temperature of the evaporator coil. As the temperature of coil changes, the TXV opens or closes to allow more or less refrigerant to flow into the coil. It is a crucial component of the refrigeration system as it ensures that the correct amount of refrigerant is introduced into the evaporator coil to achieve optimal cooling. The evaporator is responsible for absorbing heat from the refrigerated space, causing the refrigerant to evaporate into a gas. This process cools the air in the refrigerated space. The evaporator coil is usually located inside the refrigerator, often in the form of coils or tubes. The evaporator coil is a crucial component of the refrigeration system as it is responsible for cooling the air in the refrigerated space. We have the additional components. The first one is accumulator. The accumulator is a component that stores excess refrigerant and prevents liquid refrigerant from entering the compressor. Capillary tube. The capillary tube is a small diameter tube that restricts the flow of refrigerant, often used in place of ATXB in smaller systems. The capillary tube is designed to provide a specific amount of restriction, allowing the system to operate efficiently. Sensing bulb. The sensing bulb is a component that monitors the temperature of the evaporator coil and controls the TXV's opening and closing. Copper. Copper is a material often used for tubing and coils in refrigeration systems due to its high thermal conductivity. Copper tubing is durable and resistant to corrosion, making it an ideal choice for refrigeration system.
So that's the four basic or four major components of our refrigeration cycle.
So good day everyone, I am Michelle Lapo. So now I will discuss the four components of air conditioning. We have the compressor, condenser, TXV or the expansion valve, and the last one, the evaporator. Components, which is compressor, condenser, TXV or the expansion valve, and the last one, the evaporator.
So the first one is the compressor.
Compressor. The compressors compress the refrigerant, increasing its pressures and temperature. This allows the refrigerant to release heat to the outside air. The compressor is the heart of the air conditioning system and is responsible for circulating the refrigerant through the system.
After that, going through the condenser.
Condenser. The condenser coil releases from the hot refrigerant gas to the outside air, causing the refrigerant to condense into a liquid. The condenser coil is usually located outside the building and is responsible for dissipating heat from the refrigerant to the surrounding air.
After condenser, going to TXV.
The expansion valve reduces the pressures of the refrigerant, allowing it to expand and become cold. This cold refrigerant then enters the evaporator core. The expansion valve is responsible for controlling the flow of refrigerant into the evaporator core, ensuring that the correct amount of refrigerant is introduced to achieve optimal cooling. And the last one, evaporator. The evaporator core absorbs heat from the indoor air, causing the refrigerant to evaporate into a gas. Additional components, copper. Copper tubing is often used in air conditioning system due to its high thermal conductivity and durability. Sensing bulb. The sensing bulb is used to monitor the temperature of the evaporator coil and control the expansion valves opening and closing. And the last one, air pins. The air pin is to eject the heat.
So, that's all for today. Once again, I'm Mary Biguarsma, together with my co-partner.
I am Rochelle Lapo.
We hope that you learn from us. Thank you and bye!